In there? Oh. Wet. You tell me what's wrong with the thing. Why it ain't working? Welcome to Building the Father's Kingdom. My name is Reverend Stephen J. Bell. Today we're going to talk about Job and the sufferings we do. So, just bear with us, and I hope you like the message. It's coming on. Oh shit. Well, forget this. I screwed it.
With him upon the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and none spake a word unto him, for they saw that his grief was very great. Job chapter 3. After this opened Job his mouth, and cursed his day. And Job spake and said, Let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, There is a man-child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Let not God regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it. Let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let the cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, let the darkness cease upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year, let it not come into the number of the months. Lo, let that night be solitary. Let no joyful voice come therein. Let them curse it that curse the day, were ready to raise up their mourning. Let the stars of the twilight thereof be dark. Let it look for light, and have none. Neither let it see the dawning of the day. Because it shut not up the doors of my mother's womb, nor hid sorrow from mine eyes. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breasts that I should suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept. Then had I been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as an hidden, untimely birth, I had not been, as infants whose never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. There the prisoners rest together, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light given to him that is in misery, and life unto the bitter in soul, which long for death, but it cometh not, and dig for it more than for hid treasures, which rejoice exceedingly and are glad when they can find the grave. Why is light given to a man whose way is hid, and whom God hath edged in? For my sighing cometh before I eat, and my roarings are poured out like the waters. For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. I was not in safety, neither had I rest, neither was I quiet, yet trouble came. Job chapter.
Job cursed his day. Not God. Not the heavens, not anything, but his day, himself. He went through a mighty battle. Lost everything he had. Thorns, boils on him. He scrapes his boils. Wife even said, why don't you curse God and die? Job told her she was a foolish woman. We go through the same thing. Instead of our wives talking to us, the devil talks to us. Well, God don't love you no more. You're going through these things because God's punishing you. Are you not a Christian? How many times did you hear that? You're not a Christian. You're not a bride. You don't belong to God. Well, that's the same thing the so-called friends did to him, so-called Christian brothers. Joe told him, mock on. Miserable comforters you are. It's bad enough you got to go through with the devil and the things that he's putting on you. But then your brothers, your friends go against you. Well, that's what happened to me. In this church I went to, they assumed that I wasn't such a good Christian, so they wouldn't let me preach no more. All kinds of things happened. They lied and said, why are you going to bid that man? He's a devil. He's a demon. The same thing Job went through. Let's go on.
Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, if we essay to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Thy words have upheld him that was falling, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. But now it is come upon thee, and thou faintest. It toucheth thee, and thou art troubled. Is not this thy fear, thy confidence, thy hope, and the uprightness of thy ways? Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished, being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen.
He left his friends now getting down on him because he liked that, thinking he called himself perfect. We're not perfect. We have a lot of problems. And one of our problems, God's letting the devil come upon us to be like he is. To prove to the devil that we'll still belong to him.